8 notes. It always starts on the letter that it says it is. So in this case it says C, so we're going to start on a C. We're going to start on a middle C. Obviously we use the ledger line. And we're going to count up. This is a line, so we're going to go space, line, all the way up for 8 notes. It's 1, 2, that's the space hanging down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no key signature in C major, so we're not going to have to worry about any accidentals. What we are going to look at is where our semitones and tones are in this scale. So remember our C, you will find the 2 black notes, and C is directly to the left. So this is a C major scale here. That's C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So let's have a look and see where the tones and semitones fall. So C to D, is it a tone or a semitone? There is a note in between the two, so it's 1, 2 steps. If it's 2 steps, that is 2 semitones, therefore from C to D is a tone, because a tone equals 2 semitones. So from here to here is a tone. So let's have a look. D to E. There is a note in between, therefore that must be a tone as well. Let's have a look from E to F. E to F. There is no note in between, that is 1 step, so therefore that must So in every single major scale, the pattern of tones and semitones is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. And you can write any major scale using that pattern. Let's put that to the test. Let's do a G major scale. So we'll start on a G, because you always start on this note. And we're going to go up 8 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just a reminder that it goes line, space, line, space, line, space, line, space. And we'll just write those notes in for you. Alright, so using our tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone method, let's have a look on this keyboard. So our first one is a G to an A. It needs to be a tone to be correct. So G to an A, there's a note in between, so we're okay. That is a tone, perfect. So that is a tone. The next one's got to be another tone. So let's check it out. A to B. A to B is a tone, because there's a note in between. So that works for us, that's a tone. Let's have a look, B to C. And if you're following up here, you'll notice that a B to a C doesn't have a note in between, so it must be a semitone. Does that work for us? Tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. So far, so good. Alright, let's keep going. C to D. C to a D, it's got a note in between, C to a D. So that must be a tone. D to E. It's got a note in between, must be a tone. E to F. No note in between, must be a semitone. And then F to G. It's got a note in between, so it must be a tone. Alright, so if we have a look at this, is it the same as our C major? We know that this tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone will work for every major scale. Is it working for this G major scale? Tone, tone, semitone, yep. Tone, tone, semitone, tone. It's wrong. The last 2 notes are wrong. What does that mean? It means that one of these notes is wrong and we need to fix it. How do we do that? We need to make this a tone, because it's supposed to be a tone, but it's only a semitone. So if we fix this note, then this one will be correct. So let's have a look and see. We've got an E here, and we need to make a tone from E to the F. So let's have a look. So if we go from the E, there's our E. We need a tone, not a semi. At the moment, it's a semitone. We need a tone. In order to get a tone, we need 2 steps. 1 step, 2 steps. That's an F sharp. So if we have a look, what we need to do is to make this F an F sharp. How do we make it a sharp? Put a sharp in front of it. That makes that a tone. And then you'll notice that that F sharp to the G is a semitone, which makes our last one correct. So that's what a G major scale looks like. It's got an F sharp in it. And if you know the key signature of G major, you'll know that G major has an F sharp. Just by following our tone and semitone rule, we can write any major scale starting on any note.